Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Leadership Show. This afternoon, it's a pleasure that we have you watching and glued to your screen, just to hear what we have to discuss this afternoon. And today we are talking about how young people can succeed. Young entrepreneurs can succeed in Nigeria, growing their businesses, scaling them up, and contributing to the GDP of the country. And today, our guest is no other than a highly celebrated entrepreneur in Nigeria. I'm talking about Chidinma Emodi Chukwuemeka. Chidinma Emodi Chukwuemeka. She is our guest this afternoon. Like I said before, our focus is on how young entrepreneurs can succeed in Nigeria. And we have Chidinma Emodi Chukwuemeka, the co-founder of the Footwear Academy, here as our guest to do justice to this important theme of discussion. By the way, the Footwear Academy is a company co-founded by Chidinma to foster socio-economic growth and to reduce youth unemployment in Nigeria through shoemaking. She learned shoemaking at Accademia Riaci, Florence, Italy, with her husband and co-founder. And they have since then used their work at the Footwear Academy to improve the lives of shoemakers in Nigeria by enabling them to produce export standard footwear products through training, job matching opportunities, and access to quality and affordable raw materials. Recently, her startup emerged winner of the 2021 National MSME Award for Excellence in Leatherworks and was rewarded with a brand new car and a cash prize of 1 million naira by the federal government of Nigeria. In 2020, the Footwear Academy trained over 140 young people in shoemaking in Abia and Anambra states, and now boasts of about a total alumni strength of over 250 shoemakers who are currently exporting shoes outside the shores of this land. The Footwear Academy has pitched and participated in various local and international startup competitions. The Academy won the recent Proudly Made Aba Hackathon with a grand prize of $50,000 from the Ford Foundation. The Academy also came second at the Open Mic Africa Startup Pitch Competition organized by Techpreneur Africa and MIT Legaton in 2017. In 2020, they won 1 million naira grant at the March 8th initiative by Friends of Prof. Chidinma is an Edmond Hillary Cohort 8 fellow and a seasoned entrepreneur and has received several awards, prizes, and grants. Noteworthy among her numerous awards are one being named as her Network Startup Woman of the Year 2019 and for receiving the Star of Business and Entrepreneurship Award at the yearly West African Network Nigerian Cohort 4. She's a recipient of the Southwest Nigeria Excellence Awards in recognition of her contributions to youth and economic empowerment in Southwest region of Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, Chidinma is a pioneer member of an administrator, one of the administrators of the Young Enterprising Women in Africa Network, YEWA, which is a non-profit group working towards empowering women entrepreneurs in Africa. Chidinma is a renowned business coach who is also very passionate about women and youth empowerment. She's also a yearly regional entrepreneurship mentor for West Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome you to this important conversation with Chidinma Emodi Chukwuemeka. Chidinma, welcome to the show. Chidinma, welcome to the show. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, Chidinma, welcome to the show. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure she must be having a few technical hitches there. So, by the way, we're talking about how young people can succeed building their businesses in Nigeria, and we decided to bring to you one of the successful young entrepreneurs in Nigeria who has made it from scratch to where they are today, and that's why we brought you Chidinma Emodi Chukwuemeka, the winner of the MSME Award for Excellence in Leatherworks in Nigeria just recently. So she's a highly celebrated entrepreneur in Aba, and because of what she has passed through, we decided to bring her here to share with us the experiences along the way, so that young people and women watching us will be able to learn how she made it to where she is, so that they can also apply same in their own enterprises. So that's why we are here with Chidinma this afternoon. I'm sorry, I think she has a network problem, and while we wait for her, let me keep you so get ready to ask your questions, from start to finish. If you want to know any stage, whatever she passed through, how she managed to scale through from the startup stage to scaling up to her grant writing, her pitching, and all of that. So everything you want to know about the strategies that she employed to get to where we are, you can see all the numerous awards that I read out, in her kitty. So that's a pointer to the fact that she is very successful and she knows what she is doing. So I want you to learn from what she has done, and that is why she is here with us this afternoon. So Chidinma, we're waiting for you wherever you are. Please come back. The people are here to listen to you. While we wait for her, let's go on a short break, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Sorry about that. We're still waiting for Chidinma Emodi Chukwuemeka. She's reaching us from Aba, and I'm sure that her network will be okay. She's back. Oh, Chidinma,
yeah, my network. Sorry about that.
Yes. Is it raining in Aba today, this morning?
It's not raining, but the network is really bad in the new office we moved into. So
Okay, good. So I just read your brief and about your company, the startups that you co-founded, the Footwear Academy, and we have seen all the success stories, contained in that report. So we want our guests to learn from you. That's why you are here. We want them to hear your success stories, how you manage to get to where you are from startup to scaling up stage, how you manage to pitch your business ideas before investors and all of that, and to get to where you are today. So this is a lesson that we want them to go home with. So ladies and gentlemen, get ready. Chidinma is back. The network could not stop us. So get ready with your questions and your comments as I engage her in this fireside chat. So Chidinma, by the way,
right.
I've said so much. Is there anything that I missed that you want us to know about?
No. It's fine. We can get on with the questions.
You don't want to tell us that Governor Okezi Bazu is your student at the academy?
Oh.
You think I don't know? You think I don't know that the governor is your student? Okay.
Oh, I didn't. Well, it was all over the media, so it's not news. It was all over the media, so I don't know. It's not
so
a secret, though.
You decided to skip that,
I probably forgot.
Okay. So let me ask you, how did the journey begin? How did this fantastic journey, how did it begin?
Okay, so we started the Footwear Academy in 2017 in Lagos, Nigeria. It was a vision of my husband, Bentley Chukwuemeka, and he wanted to provide a school where people can learn shoemaking in a fun, easy, and accessible way. And we wanted to make it like really, really simple to learn and interesting and attractive to young people, especially women. So we had the idea that most of the ways people learn shoemaking is through the, Igbo apprenticeship system, which we call Iba Boy. And a lot of that system usually excludes women from learning shoemaking. It was also not attractive to a lot of young people, and because a lot of graduates will not want to go back to become an apprentice just to learn a skill. So we wanted to provide a formalized school where these graduates or women or people that just want to learn shoemaking can come and learn it. We want to make it fun, want to make it interesting, want to make it attractive. It's our own way of giving back, and it's our own way of trying to solve the youth unemployment problem in Nigeria. It's our own way of making people financially stable so that they can, move out of poverty, and it's our own way of fostering, social economic growth. So we also had the idea to um, get a lot of this knowledge that this older generation that are retiring in the shoemaking industry have, and refine it and make it, pass down that all those knowledge that they have to the next generation. And that was how we started. That was the vision we had. And as we started out, it grew, the vision grew, expanded, and we worked with partners, traveled to Italy to learn, and we came refined our courses, and it's been going higher and higher since then. So that's the nutshell of why and how we started out.
Fantastic, fantastic, really fantastic. Okay, so you mean, you decided to set up an academy that will be befitting for everyone, including graduates, so that this Eba boy thing will not like deter them from being part of what you're doing. That's
yes, especially women, especially women.
Oh, especially especially women. That's
Yes,
highly innovative. That's highly innovative. That's
yes,
wonderful. Okay. Now you have won several awards. You have won several awards already. So how do you feel about all of these awards that you have grabbed? With this important skill that you are equipping young people with. How do you feel about this awards?
it's validation, and it's inspiring that our work is being recognized, and it also something that our students are excited about, in the sense that they see the opportunities that and the recognition that they can get from just learning the skill. And so it has actually attracted a lot of people to the academy. It has actually made a lot of people that are going through the hard rocks of starting a business in Nigeria to stay the course, because even we went through all of that hard processes, and now we're getting rewarded. It's still not easy, running a business in Nigeria. It's not easy. There are ups and downs and stuff, but getting some of these awards and grants, they really help out in validating the work that we're doing at the Footwear Academy, and also encouraging our students and our alumni network to stay the course, which is very, very important. So I feel grateful to God for that. And in the midst of all of these awards, there's been a lot of rejections as well. So it's not like we win everything that we put our hands to we apply for. There are a lot of rejection emails, but we keep trying, keep applying, and for the ones that we win, we are always grateful.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. So the awards are highly motivational, they keep
Yeah,
you moving, and also serve as a validation of the efforts that you and your team are putting in, to make this work. That's very
yeah,
interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, now coming to talk about, this is like encouraging other young people to embrace self-employment, instead of the 9 to 5 paid jobs that young people usually run after. So what do you have to say about this, the self-employment and then the paid jobs? And so what is your opinion about it?
well, so my opinion is this, right? Even before, I didn't just jump into entrepreneurship, right? I had a 5 year work experience before becoming an entrepreneur. And so it's important, and most of the skills that I learned while being while working for someone else has helped us a lot in the Footwear Academy. And so I always tell people, it's two ways, right? If you're able to get a job and gain experience before even starting out your own, it's fine. If you're unable to do that and you can start out, still try and gain soft skills that will help you. In fact, right now, some of our training programs, especially our group training programs, are usually we have a blended curriculum where we inculcate like soft skill trainings, like communication, leadership, and in a couple of soft skills to enable our students be able to either get employment easily with footwear companies, or be able to start out their own. So we always have like entrepreneurship classes and communication, leadership classes and stuff like that blended in our group training projects, so that when they are done, our students are better equipped and exposed to gain employment, or better equipped to also start up their own business. So my own what I think about self-employment or 9 to 5 is that they're both amazing, right? They're both good. If you can get a job, it's fine. If you can't get a job, you can create one. And all of this is, I can't say 9 to 5s are not good. You need to all start entrepreneurs. We all can't be entrepreneurs, right? Some people are like I have group members I have team members that are working for us, right? And we're so grateful for them that they are giving us their time, their skills, their resources. And for that, we're grateful. And even though I'm an entrepreneur, they are also working in 9 to 5. And so for that, and entrepreneurs also need people that are working 9 to 5. So we all need to work together. We can't all be entrepreneurs. We can't all be 9 to 5 people. So it's a blend. So wherever it is you find yourself, the most important thing is that you can contribute to that organization. So whether you're an entrepreneur or whether you are a 9 to 5 person, what value are you bringing to the organization in which you find yourself? What value are you bringing to the country in which you find yourself? So yeah, that's my opinion.
Okay, fantastic. Let's go to the comment section. We have some comments already. I have from Cosmos. Yeah, Cosmos Susiji saying Ugwumba cares. Okay, good. Cosmos, thank you for joining us. This one is from Woodcrafters, Magli. Interesting. Good. Magli, we're happy that you joined us. Then this one is from Loretta Okezie Joseph. Nice one. Loretta, nice one. We thank you. We appreciate you. So, ladies and gentlemen, keep your comments coming. We are going to read them out. If you have questions, we're also going to let Chidinma answer your questions if you have anyone. So keep the questions, keep the comments coming. Thank you so much. So Chidinma, you just said something that is interesting. You said even if you're 9 to 5, we also need them, as entrepreneurs. That's fantastic.
Exactly.
That's fantastic. Okay, let me not go further there. I wanted to ask you a few more questions regarding that, but let me leave that now for now. So about the Footwear Academy, the footwear industry, seems to be a male-dominated sector, and here we find one that is doing amazing things in the same industry that is a female. So how are you coping? How are you coping up, in this industry that is male-dominated?
It's better now because we have, like, when we started there wasn't a lot of women, but now because of the work that we're doing at the Footwear Academy, a lot of our students are women. We have like a 65% female alumni strength, and so I'm not a drop in the ocean. There are lots of women also here doing amazing work in the footwear industry. So it's not as it's not a woman in a male dominated industry anymore. Women are now taking on this industry. They're doing amazing work. They're competing and they're doing well. So there's still a lot of work to do. At least I'm speaking from my own perspective from the Footwear Academy. There is still a lot of work to do in the other aspects. A lot of women still need to be trained in the industry. And that's why we're still here. That's why we're also collaborating with other people to make sure that our impact is far-reaching. So, but there are still ways to navigate it, that, but I think people are now beginning to embrace the fact that women, what a man can do, woman can do as well. So it's no longer an issue, but it used to be something like people used to like frown upon it. Oh, can women do this and stuff? But now, it's way better. Like, people are more educated and people are more aware that women can also be in this industry.
Good, good. So you are making it very popular for women to belong and join
Yes.
and do business in the industry. That's interesting. So you are making the way for them. That's interesting to know. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you are listening and I'm sure you're learning from the discussion this afternoon. And we are talking about how young people can succeed, in their startups, in growing their startups in Nigeria. And our guest is no other than the highly celebrated Chidinma Emodi Chukwuemeka, the lady that won the federal government's MSME Award for Excellence in Leatherworks. She's here with us this afternoon, and we are already learning a lot from the discussion. So, Chidinma, I want to ask you, is passion in any way playing a role in this, your success in the industry? Is passion playing any role in your
Passion.
success?
Oh, okay.
Yes. Is it in any way playing any role?
Passion. I think so. Passion is something that that makes you get up even when everything is like, it makes you wake up in the morning, be excited about going to work, right? And
Good.
it has a role to play. But passion itself is not sustaining, it's not sustainable, right? So with passion, you add characters like, self-determination, persistence, you add discipline, integrity, and a couple of skills that will keep you in business. So passion, yes, has a role to play, but a lot of people are passionate about a lot of things. So you meet somebody that says, "Listen, I'm passionate about being a footballer," but you've not gone to hone your skills in being one of the best in the industry, right? Or you're passionate about music, but what are your strategies for achieving your a success in your career, right? So passion is not enough, but it is good. It's a starting point, but you need to add a lot of skills to that passion that you have. You need to also have a staying power in whatever it is you're doing, because passion fades, right? And so you need to keep feeding that passion. You need to be a person of character to stay when everything is not going as it's not going right. And then you have to add to passion, add persistence, add character, add integrity, add skill on your skill, be the best in the industry, give value all the time, and etc., etc. So, but passion does play a role, but it's not enough. It's
Very
not
good.
enough to make you a success in your industry.
Very good, very good. But okay, passion keeps you moving even when you're not succeeding at the onset. So that's the role passion plays, and I'm sure you have acknowledged that passion has played a lot of role in this your success journey in the industry. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I think we have some comments. Chidinma, let's go and see what people are saying. This one is from Omobolaji. Okay, Omobolaji, Adeyeri Pupola. Okay, great one. Omobolaji is the coordinator of Ugwumba Women Academy in Southwest. Southwest, that's correct. Then this one is from Nonye Ifoma. Correct. What a man can do, a woman can also do it. Okay. Nonye, thank you. Thank you for reminding us that what a man can do and a woman can also do it. This one is from Osuji Posmos. Osuji Posmos, this is good. We thank you so much. So keep coming with your questions. We want to see questions. Please, your comments and your questions. We want to really have a feel of this opportunity that we have with Chidinma this afternoon. So, Chidinma, back to you again. I want to know, I'm so eager to know, how did you get your first grant or first support? As a starter,
Okay.
how did you get it?
So my friend sent me a link to a grant application to apply for. It was the Open Mic Africa pitch competition. in Lagos.
Okay.
So it was an event, it was a 2-day event, and my friend sent me the link to apply for the event and apply to pitch. So I did a video then and just pitched, and we got shortlisted to pitch at the main event. And thankfully, they taught us how to do it was a 60-second pitch. So they did a bit of like a boot camp, small boot camp to teach us how to pitch and all. And I did a lot of, I remember going to the bathroom. I kept practicing and practicing my pitch, and as God would have it, we had a pair of shoes we were going to deliver to a customer in Ikoyi, and the event was also holding in Ikoyi. So I went with that pair of shoes, and just when I was pitching and pitching, I was like, oh, I have this pair of shoes I can actually use to show, just to be different. So when it was time for me to come up stage, I think I was the third person, and because of my name is C, right? Chidinma. So I was the third person that was called up. So I went up with my pair of shoes and, pitched for 60 seconds, and it was really interesting. We came second, and everybody kept saying that the pitch was really good. It was one of the best, and at that time we hadn't even registered the Footwear Academy. We were just starting out, trying to, see if this is gonna work and stuff. So when we won that grant, we won $500, and at that time it was like 150. It was 100, 120, 150K, and we used the money to buy our first machine at the academy. So it helped us a lot. So that's how we won our first grant.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So you even had to go to the toilet to,
yes, I kept practicing. I think I pitched to myself for like more than 100 times. I was so nervous. I was really nervous. It was my first time, and I did well.
Very good, very good. And the good thing, like you said, you had your products with you, so you showed them to the panel, and they were so amazed at the work. Very fantastic, very fantastic, very fantastic. And another thing I learned from this is that you even applied the money, the fund that you received, even though it wasn't much, you also applied it to buy your first equipment at the academy. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, so let me ask you now, in this journey as an entrepreneur, what are you most grateful for? What are you most grateful for?
I'm most grateful. Yes, I can hear you. I'm most grateful for my, it's for two things. Okay, three things. I'm grateful to God because, God has helped us a lot in this journey. It's not been easy, but we had staying power because of our faith in God and stuff. So it's God. It's been God helping us all the way. Then I'm grateful for my husband, who is the visionary for the business and who helps out a lot. Like, he's very hands-on. You hardly see him online and stuff because he's always busy in the background, getting a lot of things done. And I'm so grateful for him being the person that he is and being the man that he is. He's a very good person. And I'm grateful for my team. We have like an amazing team of young people working with us, and they're so innovative. They're always, always going the extra mile. And I think one of the best things that has happened to us is actually our team, because as soon as we got our team right, we were able to now do more. We're able to do more, expand, grow fast, and stuff. Yeah. So I'm grateful to God for that.
Okay, so yeah, in all that you have said, apart from God, who is the most important, now the team, even your husband and your team, all of them are one. That's it, the team. And what you have just let me know, and all the people listening, is that the team plays an important role in the success of every business. That's what you have just told us. You have just mentioned to us the importance of team building in a business, in a startup. So listening to us this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, we want you to be very, very attentive, because she is releasing bit by bit important lessons that are takeaways from this conversation. Team building is very important. That's what she has just said. You know, from the questions and from the interactions, you are able to pick out the most important things that you need yourself as an entrepreneur, especially as a young entrepreneur in Nigeria. She had just mentioned that she has an amazing team, and all the successes they have recorded, she can say is because of the amazing team that they work with. So this is important. It's something that you should not joke with in your journey to success. So ladies and gentlemen, we are reaching you from Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa. And if you want to know more about us, quickly go to www.ugwumbaleaders.org. On Facebook, you can reach us at Ugwumba Leaders, at Ugwumba Leaders. Then on YouTube, you can see a whole lot of resources that we have on YouTube just by going to this link, www.bit.ly/Ugwumba channel, www.bit.ly/Ugwumba channel. You will see pitches, you see past pitches from Ugwumba fellows and a whole lot of others, even the past editions of the leadership show and so many other videos. They are there. You will learn when you get there. So, ladies and gentlemen, just visit us, go to our website for more information about the things that we do, including about the leadership show. So, Chidinma, let's continue. So, I want to know now, you know, the journey is not always as smooth as we expect in life. So, let me know, was there any time in this your journey that you wanted to quit? Was there any time you wanted to quit? Then what challenges do you think young entrepreneurs face in Nigeria, and what is your advice to them?
That's a lot of questions. Okay, yes. A lot of times we wanted to quit. A lot of time, especially in the first 2-3 years. 2 years. I think first 2 years were tough, like really tough, because we didn't have funding. Even and that is one of the reasons why we were applying to a lot of grants, opportunities, and stuff. Even in the first year, we were looking after a lot of investors, anybody that would invest in us so that we could grow. We had all these ideas in our mind, and we knew that we needed money to execute it, and we didn't have money. And so it's so frustrating running a business without money and stuff. So we kept pitching. We kept pitching at a lot of places. We didn't win all, but that's how we were able to win a couple of grants. Thankfully, we were able to win a grant from Ford Foundation that allowed us to go to Italy and get a bit of funds that helped us move to Aba and start doing a bit of work and doing stuff. So it was really tough. 2017, I know that a lot of times my husband and I would stay up at night, thinking, being frustrated, just wondering if this is the right time, if this is the right thing that we're doing. I know a lot of times I kept asking myself, like, are you sure it's wise for both of us to be in this business together? I think one of us should go and get a job or something like that. So, because, we're making a lot of money and it wasn't even sustainable and stuff. So, but we stayed the course. We really stayed the course. And that's why I keep saying stay in the course. We had to keep working on getting the right team. Most of the team members we had at that time were not invested in the vision of the company or the business. So, we kept working on that. We had worked with a lot of shoemakers before we got it right. And, the idea we had was that we wanted to work with the older generation, try to refine their ideas, and then refine it to train the younger generation. But this older generation of shoemakers were not easy to work with. They were so set in their ways. They had archaic methods of shoemaking and stuff. And so it was really hard and tough, working with them. And they weren't bringing in their best. I know that every year in 2017, 2018, 2019, we would sometimes shut down for like a bit, like a few weeks, even a month, just to re-strategize, come back, fire, and come back and say, okay, let's redo this. What can we do to make it better and stuff like that? And I think things started working out well for us in 2020. And, we were able to come up with our own train-the-trainer program that where we're training our own people now. So we train. So what we do is that we recruit mostly from our own student network. So we recruit our alumni, we train, recruit, and that's what we started doing, and started working with a lot of young people. And it's easy to work with these guys because they're easy to adapt to change. They are very innovative, and they're excited about working with other young people like us. So, but meanwhile, if you're working with an older generation person is looking at you like, oh, you're a young person, what do you know, and stuff like that. So yeah, we had that issue, and funding was also an issue at that beginning time. We weren't making enough money to commensurate with the expenses that we're making. And so it was really, really tough, seeing that we didn't have any other thing doing except the business. So it was really, really tough. My advice to young people that are listening, that are entrepreneurs, starting out or in their business journey, is to stay the course. Like, that's the advice my mentor gave me and gave us. Stay the course, stay on it, keep working on it. And take periodic rest when you're frustrated. So when you're frustrated, and there's something my husband always says, this business doesn't shut down except you say it is. Except when you say it's over. So we always had it in our mind, even when things became really tough for us at some point and we had to shut down for a month. We weren't shutting down the business. We just needed to go and rest and re-strategize, speak to mentors, advisors, seek strategic help to help us recoup and restart. So we had like 3 times where we restarted again, and it's nobody's business when you're restarting. It's just you taking a bit of retreat and re-strategizing, rethinking, replanning, and coming back again. And it's normal. It's perfectly normal for you to fail. So you need to be able to learn how to take failure as an entrepreneur. So you need to learn how to fail forward, fail and smile, and try again and keep trying. And then keep knocking on doors, keep looking at opportunities. There are lots and lots of opportunities. This MSME award, I applied last year and we didn't even get shortlisted at all. So talk less of being nominated. But when it came up again, that's the federal award that we won. When it came up again, what we did was that we made a better video because there are video submissions and stuff. We actually hired a video editor, like a very professional video editor, to do a pitch video. And meanwhile, last year I had done a pitch video with my phone, and I had done my own editing and stuff, and it wasn't good. So if you want to be excellent and win excellence, you have to do an excellent work. So we had to get professional videos that were really good. We did a better job, and we were able to pitch our business very well, and everybody that saw it really liked it. So you have to keep trying, you have to keep bettering yourself, and you have to stay the course. So yeah, that's my advice, and you'll be fine. And then seek mentorship, seek mentorship. It's very important.
What do you say?
Mentorship. Mentorship is very important.
Mentorship. Okay. Mentorship. Stay the course. Very important. Stay the course. Don't quit. Don't quit. They say that quitters are what again? I can't remember how it's put. Quitters are. Help me. How do they say it again?
I don't know if I've heard that quote.
Quitters are what again? Okay. So stay the course. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. When you face challenges, remain on course. Yeah, so long as you are convinced that what you are doing is you are in the right track, don't quit. Challenges will certainly come. Challenges must come. So when they come, if you are able to surmount them, that is a measure of the success that you will make in that particular venture. So stay the course, and again, you need a mentor, or yes, you need a mentor if you want to really succeed in the face of challenges when they come. So this is another takeaway from this conversation. Stay the course and also seek mentorship. Go for mentoring, so that such persons will be able to tell you how they manage, to escape through when such a challenge, they were faced with such a challenge. So fantastic. So Chidinma, Okay, good. Yeah, you have talked about financing. Funding is a major challenge, is a critical challenge for every entrepreneur in Nigeria. That is well known. So I want to know, how did you overcome the fear of uncertainties? Even though you have mentioned it somewhere along the line, but the uncertainties of the future, what is going to happen if we continue in this? So, how did you overcome this fear of uncertainties as an entrepreneur?
I think it's mentorship, right? And good advice, because that we will always be afraid of uncertainties. Like there are things that are coming at you that every day in business that you're not even expecting. There's um so much problems in being an entrepreneur, and problem can be internal, it can be external. I know earlier this year, because we're in Aba, and there was like the unknown government issues and insecurity, and at that time we
Mm,
were thinking, oh, should we still invest in it? Because we were thinking of expanding into a bigger office space. And we're thinking, we don't know what's happening, right? We don't know, if this security issue is going to escalate, if it's going to be bad, and if we should not be expanding into a bigger office space, right? So it was a scary period for us, it's an uncertainty. And I spoke to my mentor, and speaking to her and telling her, I don't know if we want to do this, I don't know if we should still invest in our expansion plans and stuff. And one of the things she said was that, is Dangote shutting down his refinery, or is he going ahead with his plans, right? And that was so funny, because I was like, I don't think he's shutting down. And so she now asked me a couple of other people, is this person shutting down, is this bank shutting down, stuff like that. So why are you going to be shutting? Are you hurt your um expansion plan or your growth strategies and the plans that you have for the year just because of uncertainties? Uncertainties will always be there, but you have to do it afraid. So we went ahead anyway, and times and seasons, things will come and go, and you would have fear, you'll be afraid, but that's why you're an entrepreneur. You need to be able to take on fear, you need to be able to take on risk, you need to be able to do it afraid. So there's never going to be a time where you're not afraid that it's economic crisis, people are still expanding, people are buying houses, people are doing things, so you need to keep working, you need to keep doing anyway, you need to keep growing, you need to keep bettering yourself. You can't stand still and be afraid, because fear stops you from even trying at all. So we overcame it with listening to mentors and advisors that are telling you, stay the course, don't be afraid. I think it's just mentors and advisors. Speak to your pastor or your imam or whoever it is that you listen to. Speak to your mentor and pray, and just those are the ways to overcome the uncertainties, because if it's uncertainty, you will definitely have them. You will
mm.
definitely have them. It's a normal part of the process. So
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. It's a normal thing. After all, Dangote is not shutting down.
it's not
Um,
shutting down.
they are not shutting down. So why will you have to shut down?
Hey, I think the network is bad again.
Okay, are you there? Okay, this one is. Let's go to the comment section, and we have some comments from our listeners. This one is from Wisdom. Wilson is saying. Okay, Wilson is saying this is nice. Wilson, we thank you. Thank you for being part of the show. Then this one is from Thank God, Cyril. Thank God, Cyril. Thank God. Thank you so much. Winners are not quitters. Okay, okay. winners and quitters don't win. Okay, good. This guy just
Yes, yes,
supplied
yes.
the missing. Yes, winners are not quitters and quitters don't win. Okay, thank you. Thank God for filling the gap for me. Yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate. That's interesting. That means you guys are listening and are watching, as well as learning from the discussion this afternoon. And by the way, we are still talking with the young entrepreneur that is making waves across the country. I'm talking about Chidinma Emodi Chukwuemeka. Yeah, this co-founder of Footwear Academy in Aba, Abia State. She's making waves across the country and is being celebrated, and we appreciate that she's here to speak to us this afternoon. And we've been talking about very, very many important things that will help to improve the businesses of our listeners. So, by the way, if you want to reach out to our guest, Chidinma, connect with her on Facebook, on her website at www.thefootwearacademy.com. Footwearacademy.com. Then, if you want to connect with her on WhatsApp or you want to call her, just call 0816 174 0619. Then on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, or any one of them, just connect with her at the Footwear Academy. The Footwear Academy. That is how you can reach our guest, Chidinma Emodi Chukwuemeka, so that you can further the discussion with her and then do business with her. Thank you so much. So, Chidinma, I want to ask you now. I know that some people listening to us, we have women, we have young people who are listening. So, if they want to be part of your training, if they want to participate in your academy, how is it possible? How can they?
Okay, so we have different programs. We have programs. We have a lot of programs, and it ranges from 3 weeks, which is our basic shoemaking course, to our main mastering shoemaking course, which is a 1-year program. So you could just send us a message on WhatsApp or on any of our social media, and we'll send you those training programs. We also work with also have like some trainings that we work with organizations like private organizations, always seeking for funding for our training programs for students, because a lot of people come to us and they say they can't afford the training. So you can stay tuned and follow us on our social media for opportunities for scholarships and free training programs that we usually do. And if you're lucky or if you're attentive on those social media, you can sign up, for any of these programs when they do come up. But if you have a bit of funds and you want to learn shoemaking, you can always sign up for our programs. They're not expensive, and you'll be glad you did. It's a good investment.
Okay, you said 3 weeks, then 1 year. Which are 3 weeks? Which other one?
So we have 3 weeks. We have 3 weeks. We have 1 month programs. We have 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, and 1 year. So it depends on what the person wants, and each of these programs we have like different courses inside of them. So we have, depending on even if you're a beginner, intermediate, or an advanced shoemaker. So we have like different programs. So by sending us a message, we get to chat with you and know what you need, and then send to you as well.
Okay.
We also have accommodation for students.
Oh, wonderful. Do you have all the details on your website? Do you have all the details on your website?
On our website, you find a form to apply. You just apply, and then we'll send you a message. Yeah. So any of the platforms, we have people attending to.
Okay. Do you do training online, or must it be physical?
For now, no. Our online training program is not yet ready. For now, it's only on site. So you have to come to the academy, and we can't wait to have you.
And that's in Aba, right?
Yes.
And that's in Aba?
Yes.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, please get in touch with Chidinma by calling 0816 174 0619. call or WhatsApp her on the number I just mentioned, 0816-174-0619. It's scrolling on the screen right now. If you choose to connect her on social media, just go to social media and search at the Footwear Academy. Then on website, you can also go to their website where you have more information and possibly download the form for application, and it's available at www.thefootwearacademy.com, thefootwearacademy.com. So that is how you can reach our guests this afternoon, so that you can be part of the Footwear Academy and be empowered like the other people that they have empowered across the country. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We're still reaching you from the Leadership Show, and we are broadcasting from Ugwumba Center for Leadership Development in Africa here in Abuja, our headquarters. Thank you so much for being part of the show, and we have more comments from the audience. So let's go back to the audience and see what they have to say if there are questions for you. Okay, this one is from Chinenye Peace. Icha. Value loaded. This is so inspiring as usual. It feels good listening to you, ma. Oh, Chinenye, thank you, Chinenye, for that wonderful comment about
She's one of my students, one of my alumni.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, good. This one is from Njoko Okechukwu Valentine. I love this coming from Aba. Kudos there. You have chosen the best niche market to improve. Thank you, Okechukwu. Thank you for this interesting comment about our guests on the show this afternoon. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue the discussion. Okay, this is another one. Hi, Chidinma. How did you... Okay, good. How did you raise funds while at the beginning stage? Okay, maybe he didn't hear what you said when I asked you that question. So can you repeat now?
So we applied for a lot of grant opportunities. So any opportunity like grants opportunities, we applied. We just put ourselves out there, and we started winning a couple of them. So in 2017 we won we came second at the Open Mic Africa pitch competition, won $500. In 2018 we won the Proudly Made in Aba hackathon. And we just keep winning, we keep applying for grants, opportunities, and stuff like that, and that's how we're able to get funds, to help our business. So you can do that as well. And there's so many opportunities out there that you can apply for, depending on the industry in which you're operating from. So just go online and follow, there's this page called Opportunities for Africa. Follow them. Just look for grant opportunities for businesses and stuff like that, and you'll be able to see a couple of business opportunities that are out there. And I wish you all the best.
Okay, he's still asking about, can we have access to these grants? Thank God, yeah, she just mentioned the link where you can search for different types of grants. And by the way, this year, the Ugwumba's Enterprise Challenge is also coming up. We're going to announce the call for applications very soon. So get ready to apply for the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge for 2021. This is the 4th edition of the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge, which offers young people the opportunity to come and compete for our small grants. We have 1 million naira, 700,000, 500,000, 300, and down the line. So if you have an innovative idea and you think it deserves to be supported, wait for this call so that you can apply and be part of it. Thank you so much. Okay, Thank God is still here. He's saying, what did Thank God say? Amazing. I'm looking forward to the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge. Okay, good. Thank you so much. Thank God. So wait for it. And then before then, you can also look out for other opportunities. There are so many of them, just like Chidinma mentioned. There are so many of them that you can start before the Ugwumba Enterprise Challenge that is coming up in October. Thank you so much. So back to the discussion. Chidinma is just 6 minutes before I let you go. So can you tell us what is your advice? What is your advice, to these youths who are still waiting for government jobs? So many people are there idling away, running about, following politicians, waiting for government jobs, waiting for jobs that would not come from, I don't know where the jobs will come from, by the way. So, what is your advice?
So my advice is that, you have to be a person of value for before you can before people would employ you or before you can even start. Value is what makes difference between you and another person. So you need to work on yourself. You can't sit down and wait for manna to fall on your table. It doesn't work that way. So get a skill, get trained, do start up something. This Footwear Academy, I forgot to mention that we started out from our living room. We started out from our living room in Lagos, and we've grown into a proper academy where we are now. And if we didn't start, we won't get to where we are today, right? It wasn't easy, but we're here today. That's the same way, you can't sit down. If we had folded our hands and waited for something amazing to happen, it will never happen. You know, Opportunities meet those that are prepared. So what are you doing today to prepare yourself for the opportunities that will meet you tomorrow? And you have to either if you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to get the skills to start working on what you want to do. You have to start. You can't sit down and wait for jobs. There are no jobs out there. And even if they are, it's very competitive. A lot of people might not even have the opportunity to get it. So, and God said He's going to bless the work of your hands. So, what exactly is in your hands that God is going to bless? If you're not doing something, then you have the opportunity to create jobs. So, either you're starting out a business, even if you're starting out a business, hone your skills, gain technical skills, gain soft skills, seek mentorship, and grow from there. You find out that just by starting out something, the blessings that will meet you on the way will be amazing. You will be fulfilled, and you'll be able to empower other young people around you. You become a person of value if you continue working on yourself. So don't sit back and be relaxed and complain about the country. Keep doing stuff. Start learning a skill. Go and volunteer somewhere if you don't want to be an entrepreneur. Go and volunteer somewhere and learn a skill there. Because by volunteering in an organization, you learn how things work. You learn and become a valuable member of the organization. I'll use one last thing to say that one of when we did a training last year, and one of the trainees came to me and said, "Can I volunteer? I want to volunteer with your organization. I really just you don't have to pay me. I just want to volunteer." And she volunteered, and we took her on. And today she's doing amazing. She's now a full-time staff of the company because she made sure that if beyond even volunteering, she gave value and she kept working on herself. Now she's very good. She makes, she's part of the bag making department. And when she came in, she learned only shoemaking, and now she has gone on to learn bag making, and she's doing amazing stuff. So she's now a valuable member of the team, and that's because and we won't have even taken her on if she didn't volunteer. So you can volunteer in organizations, you can go and learn a skill and keep adding value to yourself. That way you'll be indispensable.
Hmm, very good. So my last question is, let's talk about the young enterprising women in Africa network. Sorry, I forgot to ask you
Okay.
anything about it, but let me bring it up now. So what is it about and what are you trying to do? Because we have a large community of women that are watching and that will also watch this afterwards. So what is the young enterprising women in Africa network about?
So Yewa is for young entrepreneurs like me that need like support, basically. So what we used to do is that we usually bring, seasoned trainers and seasoned entrepreneurs to come and talk to women. So we have like different topics that we bring in women to talk about: financial literacy and HR, structuring your business, financial modeling, stuff like that that women don't even lots of people just start businesses and there's no structure to help them, grow. So what we're doing is that we're helping young women get these skills, and get mentorship from, experienced women as well, or men. It mustn't be women, experienced professionals in the industry that will help them structure their business scale. So, but we also have a selection process, so because we just don't want to take on any some women that are a lot of young women that are not serious. You have to be really serious. You have to be a go-getter, and you have to be invested in building a business for you to get selected to be part of YEWA. And it's also a Pan-African thing, so it's not only Nigerians. So we take young women in Africa that are doing, they are building a business, and we help empower them to scale. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So I'm going to bring you to, yes, I'm going to connect you with our community of women. We have Southeast coordinators, coordinator, we have Southwest, we have North, what do you call it, South, we have Northeast, Northwest, all of them. So they are growing a large network of women, under the Ugwumba Women Academy. So I'm going to connect them to you so that you see how many of them that will be part of this Women in Africa network. Okay, let's go to comment section. I have some comments here. This one is from Chinenye. That's it. Opportunities meet those who are prepared. Thanks so much. Thank you so much, man. Okay, good. This one is from Machuku Endi. Good afternoon, all. Keep adding value to yourself. Keep adding value to yourself. Very good. Keep adding value to yourself. That is the way to go. So at this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, I want to really appreciate our guests for wonderful time we've had with her. Chidinma, it's really a pleasure having you on the show. I know you are so busy, but you obliged us this opportunity. It's a pleasure, and I'm sure you enjoyed the interactive session. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did. It was good.
Okay, very good.
Thank you
So much. Yes. So the 101 was not in vain. I really appreciate the feedback that we have from you. So very much. Yeah. And again, as usual, the conversation continues beyond this live show on LinkedIn, on Facebook. You see comments, you see questions. So I'm sure you are already connected with us. So go ahead and answer them as soon as you see anyone with any question. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for being part of the show this afternoon. We appreciate you. And Chidinma, when next we call upon you, don't hesitate to answer us.
All right, no problem.
Thank you.